What's up, everyone? Welcome to Fortnite news, updates, tips, tricks, and clips. I'm your host, jDantastic, and today we have a couple of few quick updates to go over. So there was another little dev video that Epic Games pushed out to Fortnite Games Twitter account, and they talked about a few things. So number one, the jetpack has been delayed. Not really too surprised by this one because I've said from the start that I'm not quite sure how the jetpacks are going to work in Battle Royale mode, and they said that they ran into a few issues with it, so they are going to be delaying the jetpacks from Battle Royale. What are your guys' thoughts on this, by the way? I want to see some comments down below on how you think jetpacks can best be implemented into the game. We've seen a few things released about them, like there's going to be fuel. You're probably going to have to refuel them. They might be flammable / explosive, so if you get shot in the jetpack, it might explode, killing you. There's a bunch of different things and how it could potentially work. Is it going to be a one-time use kind of deal? Are you going to be able to shoot while you're on the jetpack? There's a lot of questions that arise around the jetpack in the Battle Royale, so that is going to be delayed until they get those kinks worked out. But they did mention that there are also some new things coming soon. They didn't go into specifics about what that is, but since they have delayed the jetpack, they're going to introduce some other stuff in the meantime. Next up, they covered a few things about the 20v20 mode, which I'm sure most of you know about now and have tried the game out for yourself. If you were unaware, or if you haven't tried that mode yet because you've been focused on getting the challenges in different ways, there are some differences about it. They basically tried to bridge the gap between normal squad play and the 50v50 that was out a while back. And some of these things are actually pretty cool. So more chests spawn, more ammo crates spawn, there are more supply drops, which is pretty cool because obviously if you have a team of 20, you're going to need a lot more supplies to kind of pass around. One of the other things, you can ping where your team is landing, so you can kind of see where everyone else is landing on your map, so you don't all go to a different place, which is pretty cool. And then also, the circles and the storms move faster, which I thought was cool. So it's not only is it a new mode, but it's actually going to move faster than your standard game, even faster than like a squad game or a solo game, because you're going to be pushed together a lot more quickly than you normally would. So that is pretty cool as well. The next thing on the list is that llamas are coming to Battle Royale. All that we know so far is that they're going to work like chests or ammo crates, and they're going to help you out in a pinch. So he basically says, let us know what you find. So not quite sure what's going to be in there yet. Probably some kind of rare-ish weapon, I'm assuming. Maybe an explosive or like an RPG or something like that, a grenade launcher, something that's a little bit more difficult to come across when you're playing in the standard mode. But that's pretty cool. So there's going to be some hidden llamas around the world as well. The next thing is the next weapon to be removed from the game and placed into the vault next to the SMG, and that is the smoke grenade, which I'm sure none of you are shocked by. I'm certainly not shocked by that. We never, ever use smoke grenades unless we're just trolling our own squad mates. They can be used for cover in a pinch if you don't have any materials, but if you have any materials, it's literally just best to build walls around yourself and try to create space that way, because the cloud is not really that large. It's kind of more of a hassle, especially if yourself gets trapped in the smoke and then you're kind of lost. It's very hard to navigate. So those are being taken out of the game, placed in the vault with the SMG, potentially to be reworked in the future and reintroduced. They mentioned that they're just not being used as much as they would have liked. I always leave smoke grenades behind, personally, but you know, I would like to see maybe like a concussion grenade, or maybe like a flashbang grenade. I think that could be kind of a cool replacement for the smoke grenade. I think that it would have a little bit more use, especially if you're like rushing a base. Then you could throw like a flashbang or a concussion and kind of, you know, disorient the other team a little bit. I think there would be a lot more use for that type of grenade rather than the defensive nature of the smoke grenade, because it's just not, there are way more options that are better before throwing the smoke grenade. So not at all surprised that they're taking that out of the game to have it reworked or potentially replaced by something else. Again, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see it be replaced with. Maybe you don't want a new type of grenade at all. You just want more guns or things like that. But I think a concussion or a flashbang grenade would work pretty well. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That's the quick update for Fortnite today. Like I said, that came from Fortnite's Twitter account, the dev update. If you missed any of those points there, drop your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on any of this information. I'll be down there waiting to discuss with you guys as always. If you enjoyed this little segment, make sure you hit that like button. If it's your first time stopping by, make sure you are subscribed for all the Fortnite news and updates you can handle. And as always, I'll talk to you in the next one. Later.